Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your December monthly tarotscopes. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for your patience. I apologize, these are a little late. And thank you for all your wonderful support now, this month, and throughout the entire year and the years before, if you've been with me for that long. Let's have a look here what's going on. This is for Taurus, sun sign, moon sign, rising signs. These are very big cards. I'm using the Thoth deck for your reading, and I just got them. I've been studying them. They're a little different than the Rider-Waite. Very interesting, very complex. I'm enjoying them, so I hope that you enjoy them with me in your reading here. So we're going to have a look and see what the energy is for you in the month of December, and stay tuned. In the following week I will be posting the forecasts for 2019 for each of the signs. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you enjoy my work, make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell. And thank you to everyone for all your wonderful support. Just thank you. So let's have a look what's going on here for Taurus, sun sign, moon sign, rising signs in the month of December. You too. Okay, let's flip the cards over. Doing something different with the lighting. I got a beautiful present, salt lamp that has a very beautiful, warm kind of glow to it. And I've got my candles. I'm feeling it. So I hope everyone enjoys the lighting as well. So bottom of the deck here we have the Seven of Cups. Now the Seven of Cups in this deck is called debauch. So the Seven of Cups is what happens when we overindulge, okay, is what I want to say. It's, for some, I feel like this is too many options and we don't make a choice in time, or this is too many options but we're not sure which choice to make. This is confusion, and the time it takes us to decide, we may lose or miss out on some opportunities. The Seven of Cups could just be talking about overindulging because it's the holiday season, okay? Not really thinking about consequences as much as usual, maybe drinking more, eating more, going out more, not taking things so seriously, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Maybe splurging when it comes to decorations and presents and that sort of thing, okay? Nothing wrong with that, just make sure that you come back down to earth. And if you do have a lot of different options, do your research, okay, with that energy. So in the current situation, we have the Ten of Cups as you're coming into the month or when you are watching the video. So there could be a focus around family traditions, spending time with family, traveling to see family. For some, this is definitely about being overjoyed, I feel, because of a new child that's coming into the family, whether it's yours or someone you love, okay? Someone close to you is having a baby, or announcing they're pregnant, or actually having the baby. The challenge is the Star. So for some, this is sadness because you cannot be close to family at this time, okay? If, for example, you're like me, I'm not close to my parents and there's no way I'm going to make it home this holiday season, so I am a little bit nostalgic, but I'm trying not to dwell on it, but it's not easy. For some, I definitely feel like this is the case, and you might try to escape it by just overindulging, or you're overspending because you're in some way trying to enjoy the holiday season with them even though you're not together, okay? So for some, that's what's coming up here. For others, this is definitely pregnancy, definitely getting your health back together. I feel that's something you've been wishing for and praying for, to the point where if it just felt like it's just a dream. I'm not even sure it's going to happen at this point, but I kept praying. That's what's happening for some, okay? It is about getting the house. It is about starting the family. It is about getting the family back together for some. There's an Aquarius individual that's significant, and water signs can be significant as well, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. In the foundation, we do have the Knight of Cups. So this is offers. This is good news. This is opportunity, okay? And again, we have that Cancer there, if you can see, in the cup there, okay? So Cancer sun sign, moon sign, rising sign might be particularly important. For some, I do feel like this is the angels. It may sound weird, it may sound, I don't know how, but it does feel like for some the angels are almost like hand delivering you your wish, especially if it's around pregnancies, children, happy, healthy pregnancies and birth. Okay, I do feel that very strongly for some of you. Okay, so for others, this is the opportunity to get the family back together or to get a relationship back together. And you have the option of, okay, do we pick up where we left off, or do I say no and keep going on my own? In the crowning thoughts, we have the High Priestess, and Aries just had the High Priestess in the same position. They also had the Knight of Cups in a different position though. So definitely say, trying to make the right decision. For some, I do feel that this talks about you've been in a relationship or a partnership of any kind. It has ended and you've been enjoying that freedom. You've been enjoying either the single life or the freedom to do what you want, that well-deserved break. You've gone off on your own and started a home business. Sorry, I can't speak. And you're really enjoying the freedom that gives you. And now there's this opportunity to go back into something regular, conventional, standard, something known to you, okay, something you have already done before. So you're weighing things up and trying to decide what is best for you in the long run. In the past, we have the World, so this is where that partnership ended. It came to a happy conclusion, however that applies. So it is the graduation, it is the leaving the relationship, it is the getting your health back together. For some, this is about reaching your goals when it comes to your health, when it comes to your weight, when it comes to your overcoming addiction, okay, is what this feels like for some. Changing routines, changing patterns. It was a whole transformation, okay? It was a long process, you completed it, and now you got some freedom out of it, success, opportunities. You moved, you traveled, or that's the opportunity, okay? You could do anything. You could do anything. So I feel like that's what this is around. You have, do you go back to something that is familiar, same old, day in, day out, you know it, unpredictable, nothing can surprise you at this point, or do you carry on this individual, original, if you will, path that you've either been walking, planning, talking about, envisioning, ever since this cycle completed, okay? In the outcome, we do have the Judgment card. So yeah, definitely, absolutely, okay? This is about renewal or liberation. For some, you're thinking, should I go back to that? I feel that for some, you are going to get back together with the mother or the father of your child because you feel like you should at least try again for the family, okay? For the sake of the family, for the sake of the child and the family as a whole, to give the best chance to your child or your children. So for some, I'm definitely feeling that you're trying to put the past behind you, you're trying to forgive, you're trying to heal and get back together with the mother or the father of your child. For others, this is going back to a company you've already worked for, going back to a job, going back to a particular routine, because the opportunity is there, because they're talking about something more, something better, bigger for you. So come back, we'll give you more money, come back, we'll give you better perks, come back, we'll give you a car, come back, we'll give you a place to live, something like that, okay? Someone's really trying to get you to go back to something you've already completed, okay, with this energy. And for some, you might just be saying no. Look at all the major arcana. You've got the World, the Star, the High Priestess, and the Judgment card. So it's a month of transformation. I do feel that for most of you, this is around a path that you've started, even if it's just now as we speak that you have an epiphany saying that's what I want to do, or it's what's already happened, where it's part of your life purpose. It's a very spiritual transformation for a lot of you. So it's part of your life purpose, and that's why the Judgment card is here. You have heard your calling. Okay, you have heard your calling. And you have the opportunity to go back to the routine, the 9 to 5. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with the routine or the 9 to 5. I'm just putting it in perspective in terms of something that is predictable, familiar. You've already done it. And now you're discovering this new thing that kind of exalts you and your heart and your thoughts. It inspires you, makes you feel free, like you could do anything. Okay, that's the difference I'm trying to portray. So don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with a 9 to 5 or having security or predictability in your life. But it's something where it's deeper. It's on a spiritual level. Don't get me wrong, the deeper spiritual transformation, it can be a job that's 9 to 5, but it's something that you absolutely love to do, something that you say, I was born to do this. Okay, I was born to do this. And more often than not, it is something that some people might see as unconventional. Okay, but I do feel like that's what the month is about. Okay, for a lot of you, deep spiritual transformation, finding your path, your purpose, hearing your calling, answering that call. Okay, further, this is about getting back together. Even if you've been divorced for a while, even if you've just broken up, it's the getting back together for the sake of the family, for the sake of the child or the children, trying again, because it's like, okay, we've had some time apart, we've healed, let's come back and talk about it. Okay, emotions have calmed down, let's come back and talk about it, because we have to do the right thing here. Okay, we have to be mature and responsible here. We have the Knight of Swords with the Judgment card. For some, I feel like this is going into medicine or the military. And we have Lust, which is the Strength card in this deck. Becoming a personal trainer for some. The military, going into the military, going into medicine. Even if it's holistic therapies, okay, for some. Energy work, crystals, that sort of thing. For others, this is something to do with travel, something to do with teaching, something to do with being the guide or the how-to stuff, showing people how to do things or teaching people about how to do things. Reading, writing, public speaking, modeling for some, okay? Again, personal training, nutritionist, also coming up, beautician, also coming up. And if there is something that you might have been overcompensating for with that 7 of Cups, or trying to run away from, or whatever the case may be, or to recover from, the Strength card here is saying you're stabilizing now, you're recovering, you can calm down, you feel better, you understand why it had to happen the way it did, you're ready to move on, you're stronger for it. Okay? But this is independence. This is doing what you want to do, what your strength is. That's what you are using for this new path. Okay? So again, I'm just giving you the energy here. It could talk about a new job, it could talk about a new relationship, it can talk about a new health plan, a new living situation. But that's the energy, okay? The energy of change, transformation, hearing a deeper calling, finding your purpose, finding something that or someone that makes you feel like you're on top of the world, you could do anything, makes you feel free and just perfect, just the way you are, okay? Or in terms of work, it's a job that makes the best use of your abilities, of your innate abilities, okay? But that is your reading for the month. I do hope it makes sense to you. I hope that it helps, okay? Let me know. I'm looking forward to your comments. Let me know how the cards apply to you if they do. And remember to watch your moon and rising sign readings as well. Further information about readings and specials and that in the description box below always. And if you have any questions that you can't find the answer to there, just email me or go to my website and go to the contact page. If you have any questions, let me know, okay? But thank you for joining me. Thank you for all your wonderful support. I do appreciate it. Have a wonderful holiday season with your loved ones, or doing exactly what you love to do. Clear and release old energies to make room for new ones, and make the next year the absolute best you can have. Okay? So stay tuned for the forecast for next year. I'll talk to you again very soon. Bye for now.